Hey everybody, welcome back. I wanted to have a chat today about becoming a nominee for somebody that you support. So there are a couple of different nominees. There's a correspondence nominee, and there's a plan nominee, and there's a payment nominee. So for an organisation like the NDIA, you can be a correspondence nominee, or you can be a plan nominee, or you can be both. If you're a correspondence nominee, you look after just that, all the correspondence. And if you're a plan nominee, you are taking care of that person's plan. And that could be just keeping an eye on the budget, contacting the support coordinator, working with the participant in a review, or going to review on behalf of a participant. There's many roles you can play being a nominee. So to apply for that, you will need the participants or the person you're supporting, you will need their permission, and they will need to give, obviously, their permission. So you can download a form off the NDIA website. You can phone them or email them and request a video call, or you can actually go to an office front. Now, the office fronts are usually connected to your LAC, which is your local area coordinator, and they are in most suburbs. If you live in a rural town, then it would be in perhaps something like a neighbourhood centre. So you will need also identification to apply to be a nominee, and the person that you will be acting on behalf or with will need to give their permission. So with Centrelink, it's much the same. There is a correspondence nominee or a payment nominee. And again, the correspondence nominee is for just that, correspondence. Whether that's speaking on the phone on behalf of the person you're supporting, or receiving emails following up queries. There's also, with Centrelink, a payment nominee where you can receive a payment on behalf of a person, and that may be to help that person budget and to oversee their finances. So there's also nominees for utility companies. So, an electricity company, a gas company, a phone company. I found this incredibly helpful with my son. He's recently moved into his own unit, and it was so frustrating when I couldn't speak on his behalf. So with utility companies, you usually only have to phone them and have your person that you're supporting give their permission to speak on their behalf, and then in future conversations or dealings, you don't need the person you're supporting to be in those conversations. It makes it so much easier. I found a lot of banks are problematic, and we will talk about this next week. Most banks actually require you to be an enduring power of attorney. That's a whole nother conversation. Some banks allow you to be a nominee, but you're very restricted to what you can help and enquire about. And once again, your person that you're supporting needs to give their permission for you to speak on their behalf. So until next week, when we can talk about the next stage, which is becoming an enduring power of attorney, have a great week, and I will post any links below to the organisations that I spoke about. and let's chat next week. Bye.